Hello and welcome to Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster version. How you doing, everybody? EricMN20 here. And a couple of vlogs ago, I mentioned that I was going to add this to the channel because I have it now on the PS5, and it's a lot different from the other version I played on the PS3, the Final Fantasy Origins. Same game, just vastly improved, and they had a lot of updates. Things in the game that wasn't originally on the Nintendo version or the Origins version. So we're going to redo this playthrough. Basically, I'm going to stop what I was doing with the last playthrough. I restarted an Origins version with the characters I didn't use in the first playthrough. But we're going to change things here. Before we get into the start of the new game, I'm going to show you some of the changes this game has. So for this font style, we have Modernize, and we also have Classic. So that's the classic look from Nintendo. So I think we're going to leave it. That's the music. I like the classic music, so we're going to leave it there. Got the master volume. I'll turn it down just a little bit. And I believe that's it. Controls I'm going to leave. So we're going to leave that as is. There's other settings we can mess with, but that's in the main game. So we're going to go ahead and set up, and then I'll show you guys what other settings we can do. So here's the startup screen. We have the standard 4 plus the other 2 characters. So I can show you. We have the warrior, the thief, monk, red mage, white mage, black mage. Now, in this playthrough, I'm not going to use the red mage like I didn't the first time and I attempted the second time. Now, here's why. As much as I love the red mage and he's a better fighter than the other 2, he does both white and black magic, but he doesn't do all of them, and he only goes up to a certain level. He doesn't get to do the full 7 or 8 magic spells, so I'm not going to add him, and I'm not going to use the thief this time. We're going to add the monk, even though he's pretty much useless as far as as a magic user. But when he gets leveled up in a hurry, he can basically use his bare knuckles to fight. He's that good. He turns into a master at level change. So we're going with the warrior, the monk, the white, and the black mages. So, and I think for this playthrough, we'll just use our standard names. So we'll just do my name. Yes. And then we're going to change the thief to the monk. And I'm going to do it like I did back in high school days. So we're going to go with my buddy Ryan. He actually took Taekwondo in school, so that's fitting that he's that. White mage. We'll do... Let's do... Do I want to do my crush again, or do I want to do somebody else? Let's do Ryan's sister, Haley. She could be the white mage. So Haley. And this one we'll do our buddy Casey. So myself, Ryan, Haley, and Casey. And we are done. And you get this whole cutscene at the beginning of the game. So apologies guys, not reading that. My eyesight's still not the best, and the font and the color that they chose for this game is not the greatest. So these are a list of all the controls you can do. So I'm gonna turn, so if you hit F1, or excuse me, L1 or L2, you can switch characters to lead. How's that? That's cool. If you hit R2, it blows up the map or collapses it. Hit triangle and it goes to your menu options, which we're going to go to configuration. I'm going to show you guys what you can do in here besides the other one at the beginning. Your cursor memory, basically it'll remember what you selected in your last battle. I don't like this. I turn it off. Continue auto battle. Set to battle to remain in the next battle. I'm gonna leave that off. Default speed. We're gonna run. Actually, we'll walk. We already messed with the master volume and all that. Graphic display, standard. Font style, classic. Boost. Change the balance of variety of game settings. Please note that this may have an effect on progression through the game. So if we go there, your encounters can come on. Set the default number of encounters. Special encounters are unaffected. We'll leave it on. Experience and gil. This is where you can bump it up. It's at 1 times right now. You can bump it all the way up to 4x. Now, since I've already played this once before and we know how hard it is to get money and experience at the beginning, we're going to go ahead and bump it up. I didn't know you could go 0.5. That's cool. We're going to bump it all the way up to 4. When we get to a certain level where it's ungodly, then I'll turn it down. Control settings, we already know that. Bestiary, that's basically like it was in the other game. You can look at the monsters that you fought and their weaknesses and strengths. And that's it. So let's go into town. We have 500 gold in our pocket. And as you can see, Eric's at 35. Ryan and Haley are both at 33. Casey at 25. I want to show you guys some changes that they made in this version compared to the previous one. Check this out in the item shop. Originally, when you come in here, in the original game, you only had like 3 or 4 items you could purchase if you had the gold for them. Potions, antidotes, and a tent were the 3 items. In this one, they've changed it and they've added stuff. Welcome. Take a look at this. Look at what's at our disposal here. They have everything available in the game. You know, some of it, of course, we can't buy right now because we can't afford it, like this one right here. But look at all these things that they've added to the game and that you can buy right away if you have the gold. So we have the potions. It restores HP by 50. They have a new one, High Potion. It restores 150 health potions. Ether. It restores 1 magic potion or magic point, I guess potion, for each magic level. This is really helpful to have. Phoenix Down is the big one. It's 500 gold, but it revives 1 KO'd party. Now, the only trick on this is like doing life in battle. If you do that, you revive your warrior, but they only have 1 hit point. So if they get hit again, then they can die. So remember that in battle. Antidotes, we've had it before, cures poison. Eye drops, cures darkness. Echo Grass cures silence. The gold needle, we know about that. It cures the stone. Remedy is a new one. Cures ailments except for stone and death. Sleeping bag, tent, cottage, and that's it. So lots of new stuff added to the game, and there's other ones which we'll run into later on in the game. And the cool thing about this version is sometimes when you're in battle and you gain gold, you also can pick up items such as that in battle too. So that's a cool thing to have. So let's go ahead and get our team set up. We're going to give Ryan a nunchuck. We're going to give Eric a rapier, whatever. Casey the knife, Haley the hammer. And you can equip them right here in the shop. And they automatically have they automatically come into the game with weapons and stuff on, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove that because it's a waste. And then I'm going to sell. This is the list. This changed this too. They have a list of everything we have and everything we have equipped. So you can see the knife. We have cost 2 in stock. We have equipped 1. So I can sell 1. Clothes, I can sell all 4. Nunchuck, rapier, and hammer. We don't need them to sell them because we already have them. Okay, so these are the ones we have. So Casey has a knife, Ryan has nunchucks, I have the rapier, and Haley has a hammer. So we're all set. So now we'll go next door and we'll get some armor for me and Ryan. And as you can see here at the top, it shows clothes, and everybody, it's an improvement except for Ryan, which he doesn't need any. I'm not going to add it to Haley and Casey because it will drop their invasion a little bit. So that's pretty much, and they're already pretty much naked anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to keep a leather armor for Ryan, get a chainmail for me. We'll get that equipped. Go to equipment, go to optimize, and it literally adds it. So we're good there. So with $391 left in gold, we're gonna go get our magic. And unlike the previous game, the Nintendo version, they nerfed the prices down. Basically, in the Origins version, you could keep it at original, or you can make it a little easier and it would drop the prices. And that's what they did for this one automatically. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad that they did that. And they've also renamed a few of them. So you guys are going to notice that as we move on. There's like level 3 where you go into Cure 2 and Dia 2. They don't name them Cure 2 or Dia 2. They name them something else, which we'll get into later on in the playthrough. I'll show you guys. But we're going to get the standard that I always get. Cure and Dia. We have to. And then raises one's allies' defense. Blink is garbage, so we're going to go ahead and protect. And then we're going to go next door and get our level 1 black magics for Casey. And then we're going to go meet with the kings. Oh, we're going to save and then we'll meet with the kings. Soldiers, so we get fire. In this version, it's not lightning or bolt, it's thunder. And then we have sleep and focus. We're going to pick sleep. And that leaves us with 91 gold. And you're going to see with the experience and the gold cranked up to ×4, we're going to be making gold and experience really damn quick. Which is what we want to do for this playthrough. We want to make it a little faster. and it's automatic save. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick save. And then we're going to go talk to the king's men. The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. Those crystals. You must see the king at once. Okay. Pretty much the same dialogue to the last ones. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? Yeah. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, the 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to the north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have no one who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. Alright, dude. So that's what we gotta do. So if I go that way, if I click R2, then I can get rid of the map inside. That's cool. So we're going to go ahead and leave. I'm going to pause. We're going to go to save. And I believe that's my old save file. Yes, that's my old one, level 27. So I'm going to save this one, number 4. I don't want to mix them up, because I've been playing this off camera just to get a feel for it, so you can see level 1. So that's good. And that's my other one, 23. Jeez. I should probably delete that one. But we're not going to worry about it. So we'll do a quick playthrough. You guys will see how OP this is, how badass these attacks are. Oh, here we go. So goblins. You'll see how much experience points and gold we get. So it's quadrupled. So 72 gold, 72, and we already leveled up on one fight. Now the difference between this version and the Origins version, when I go on easy mode, is I don't get as many, when I level up, they don't give me obscene amounts of bump up for magic points. It's pretty much the same as the original Nintendo. So that's one thing they didn't. They nerfed it big time and left it alone. And another thing I noticed they nerfed that you can't do in this version is the Peninsula of Power over to the northeast of Provoca. I went over there in my playthrough earlier to prepare for this, and I was getting regular monsters I was always fighting down here and not the ones from the north, so they fixed that. It's like, oh, that sucks, but I suppose with the ability to bump up the experience level and the gold. That's probably why they did it. So I was wondering maybe if I turned it off back down to 1, if that would turn it back on. So maybe there's some coding in the game I don't know about. But that's fine. But I figured I'd share that with you guys that in this version, the Peninsula Power has been nerfed. And I think we're at level 3 right now, yeah. So one more level and I think then we're going to go for Garland. Preemptive strike. So I think in this episode we'll rescue the princess and get the bridge built. And then we'll get out of here. Another level up. So now I'm going to save in my menu. But I have to save to restore my stuff because I'm still, I'm still behind. So we'll go ahead and save for real. I just save the file so I don't lose it. I always do a quick save too. That way if I leave the game, it's good to go. So go ahead. Okay. Alright, we're out of here. Let's go get the princess. How are we doing here? So we got 90, 87, 82, and 50. Okay, so that's on course. Okay, here we go. Now, remember in the original version and the Origins, you're going to go up, down, left, right. Watch this. You hold this, you can go diagonal now. How cool is this? You can go diagonal now. I love it. You're dead. I love it. This game's got so many cool features in it. I love it. And Black Widows. Okay, so we're going into the Chaos Shrine, even though they renamed it, it's Chaos Shrine. Now I'm debating whether to go get the stuff that's in here that's unlocked right now, or come back when I get the other stuff on the right that's locked. Let's go left. Let's go get them. Now we have it set in walking, but if you hold O while you walk, you run. So it's like in Origins. Let's use die on this guy. And then I'll save my black magic for Garland, because we're going to need it. Knocked him out. Leveled up. Level 5 now, I believe. Level 5? Yes. Obtained a leather cap. I'm going to give it to myself. They've changed this, by the way. In some of these rooms, like the ones to the right that are locked, in the original Nintendo, in the Origins version, if you step right here, right in front of the treasure chest, they would attack you. In this version, if it's protected by a monster, it'll wait until you open the treasure chest, and it'll say, monsters! Exclamation, and then you have to fight the monster to get the prize. So they kind of throw you a curveball on that one. Ambushed! Genghis Worm, who's got no chance. Oh, shit. That wasn't good. We just lost Casey. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna go get this, and then we're gonna go back to Cornelia. Alright, we're gonna see if we can flee. Good job. Okay, we got a potion. We got a tent. Okay. We're gonna run. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Might be a problem. We'll see. Okay, we got out of there. That's good. I didn't even realize he was that low on health. I wasn't paying attention. I'll tell you what, my last playthrough of this, when I was getting a feel for the controls and all that, I didn't die until, jeez, I can't remember, but it was a long time. I think I died in battle, but I had Phoenix down, so it was a while. I'd say by the shrine, or I'd say by the time I got to the ice cavern is when everybody started getting behind with each other, and oops. Okay, once we have to do this because I need Casey for this battle with Garland. Garland's actually pretty tough in this version. Took me a few rounds to knock him out last time. So we'll get Casey revived. Arise, fallen soldier. Okay, thank you. Now we'll go and save. And he'll be good as new. Okay. Okay, now we'll go save. All right, here we go. Now we're going back. Preemptive. All right, here we go.
The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Who's here? Who's there? Excuse me. The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down.
Here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to protect Casey, since he is the weakest link. I'm going to send some fire up. Good, got the protection on him at the right time. Oh, he went after Ryan instead, but missed. I'm going to protect Eric. Oh, no, we're going to... Let's try Thunder on him. So that's 2 rounds. Oh, sure, of course. I was thinking of doing Ryan next, but he freaking attacked him. Oh, that did him in. Wow. That's it for Garland. And that levels up everybody. You've come to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Thank you for rescuing my daughter. To my side. Oh, returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the Warriors of Light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. Ahem, if may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now, I hear that crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt, as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. Okay, now we're going to talk to Sarah before we go. This lute has been entrusted in the princesses of Cornelia for generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. It may aid in your journey. Obtain the lute. Okay, we're out of here. Orders from His Majesty. Where to do our part to fulfill Lucan's prophecy. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. And that's going to do it for us in this playthrough. Episode 1 of Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. If you like this episode, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to help out with future projects or upgrade the channel, you can visit my Patreon at patreon.com/mntwins28, or you can drop something in the old Cash App. You don't have to help, but any help is always greatly appreciated. Until next time, peace out.